Gracias por acompañarnos hoy en el Santiago Bernabéu. Les presento a nuestro nuevo manager.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we are, the Jose Mourinho Real Madrid rebuild. After a poor year from Real Madrid, they have finally brought the special one back. It was meant to be. The last time he was at Real Madrid, they won La Liga with 100 points, and he is back to finish his job. The dressing room is an absolute horror at Real Madrid, and the only one that can change that is the special one, Mr. Jose Mourinho. So, right now, I will do what I think he will be doing in real life. So yeah, we will go with the squad. Let's start here. Endrick is back from loan, so obviously we're gonna do that. I think he's gonna keep Gonzalo. He's gonna keep Endrick. Mbappe is up for sale. With Alonso being at Chelsea, Mbappe could potentially be going to Chelsea. Yanez, he's gonna go out on loan. Rodrigo is out of the team. Vini is staying. Mastantuono out for loan. Arda Güler is staying. Brahim is gonna stay because Jose Mourinho likes someone who runs and runs and runs, and that's what Brahim Diaz does. He might not be the best player in the world or even in his position, but he's always ready to run back. Bellingham is staying, Cesar Palacios is going, Mario Martin out on loan, Camavinga is going to stay. I think he is a profile that Jose Mourinho likes, but I might change my opinion, who knows. Valverde is staying, Ceballos is out, Manuel Angel is out on loan, Sestero on loan, Thiago Pitarch on loan, Chouameni is going to stay, Trent is obviously staying, Carvajal, as we know, has left the club, so I'm gonna put him up for sale. Legendary right back, one of the greatest of all time in his position. Fortea out on loan, Jimenez on loan, Huijsen, I don't know who's gonna stay in the defense. I think Asensio and Rudiger and Militao. I don't know about Huijsen because according to reports, Jose Mourinho is interested in Bastoni, so I'm just gonna put him for sale. Alaba is going, Victor Valdepeñas out for loan, Aguado as well. I'm gonna keep Asensio for now. I think Carreras is going, Fran Garcia is going, Ferland Mendy is staying, Fran Gonzalez, you're gonna go. Same with Mestre, Luning is our backup, and Thibaut Courtois, the greatest goalkeeper in the world, is going to stay. Okay, we are back. We have done our transfer business, and now it's time for the first game. But before we get into that, let me show you how the team is looking like. So we have Vinicius, Endrick, Arda Güler, we have Valverde, Hjulmand. I did some research and I saw that apparently Jose Mourinho is interested in bringing this guy from Sporting because he believes it will bring Madrid balance and everything that the midfield needs. So I did a swap deal with Chouameni. It was accepted immediately, and there we go. We had Nuno Mensch, the Portuguese connection. I did a swap deal with PSG for Kylian Mbappe, and PSG requested 20 million on top of Kylian Mbappe because they simply believe Nuno Mensch is worth way more than Mbappe, despite the fact that he's 115 million, Mbappe is 160 million. Of those are the values in the game. PSG still wanted an extra 20 million on top. We did 70 million plus Dean Huijsen for Alessandro Bastoni. We have Militao, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Courtois, Lunin, Rudiger, Asensio, Mendy. We went and raided Benfica. Now, I went for someone that will be an amazing backup to Vinicius Junior. We went for Schleiderup. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, probably missed it totally. I apologize if there are any Norwegian or Benfica fans in the comment section down below. Tell me how to pronounce his last name. Thank you very much. I also thought, why not bring in Rafa because we need some veteranship in the squad, and a great veteran is Rafa, 32 years old. I think that's what the Real Madrid dressing room needs. So I went and got him from Benfica as well. We got two Benfica boys, one for the future and one that will help the dressing room right now. We obviously have Brahim, Camavinga, and Gonzalo as our backups. Carreras is going to be sold, and we have also sold a lot of players and put some on loan. So we're gonna go to transfer history, my club, and we're gonna go like this. So yeah, this was a swap deal. Can I put? Never mind, I can't. Okay, so Morten Hjulmand. This is what we got. Swap deal with Chouameni. Jan is on loan. Valdepeñas on loan. We sold Rodrigo. I said we would. Really good player, but too many injuries. I think if he keeps up with his injuries, I don't think Madrid will keep him. I think he will get one more chance, basically, at Real Madrid. Then we have Thiago Pitarch, who I sent out on loan, Palacios on loan, Mestre, Mastantuono to Betis. Not good enough, unfortunately, but I think a loan in real life will do him good. Or maybe he will be incredible under Jose Mourinho, who knows? But I have made the decision of sending him out on loan and keeping Brahim because I know Jose likes someone who is ready to help defensively. Then we have Manuel Angel out on loan, same with Jimenez, Fran Gonzalez sold to Juventus, Garcia sold to Strasbourg, Forte out on loan, same with Sestero, Ceballos to Newcastle with Carvajal. I didn't realize they got both of them. I guess they got the perfect link. Play the clip. If you know, you know. So yeah, Alaba went to Roma, Aguado on loan. As I said, we got Nuno Mensch for 20 million and Kylian Mbappe 70 million and Huijsen for Bastoni, and I'm just gonna call him Andreas because Schleiderup, it's probably the correct pronunciation, but I'm gonna be respectful and call him Andreas. 30 million. We also got Rafa for 30 million from Benfica. We still have some money to spend. We have about 249 million. Wow. I thought I spent a lot, but apparently no. But yeah, this is the first match. This is what the starting lineup is looking like. I am going to quick sim it. It is against Osasuna. We have Vini, Endrick, and Arda Güler leading the attack. I don't know if this is exactly what Jose Mourinho will go for in real life. I think Mbappe will be sold. I hope Mbappe will be sold. I don't think he deserves to be at Real Madrid. Since he wants to bring Hjulmand, I think Chouameni has to go because you can't have Hjulmand, Chouameni, and Camavinga. I don't think that's good enough for the team. I think this is kind of what Jose Mourinho will go for in the attack. I might be wrong. I don't know about Nuno Mensch. Could be unrealistic, but it's Jose Mourinho. We know what he did with Didier Drogba. He simply said, don't speak and just pay up. So if he wants a new left back, which I think he will, then Nuno Mensch could be a very, very good option for Jose Mourinho, especially the Portuguese connection. And why not bringing him to the biggest club in the world? Osasuna, a 2-2 draw. First game for Jose Mourinho, Vinicius Junior and Enrique, the Brazilian duo up top, getting the draw for Jose Mourinho's troops. Next up is Real Oviedo. Obviously, in real life, they got relegated, which is very sad. I think they are a very good team. Well, not good, but like a very cool team to have in the first division. I'm pretty sure they got relegated, which is very unfortunate. But yeah, this is your chance, Raul Asensio. I wouldn't be surprised if Jose starts Asensio with Bastoni because I think Asensio is the kind of aggressive player that he likes. And Rudiger is obviously the exact same and much better, but Rudiger is like 34 years old, so he's on the older side. And we know very well when it was the Pepe and Varane when we had that kind of conundrum or who should start between Pepe and Varane. And I remember very well Jose Mourinho came out in an interview and said, Pepe's only problem at Real Madrid is that Rafael Varane is there. So he basically was sending the message to Pepe that this guy is going to be your replacement. Anyway, this is the second match under Jose Mourinho at a 1-4 victory. Vinicius Junior, Nuno Mensch, Vini again, and Camavinga. Okay, so far so good. Next up is Mallorca, who have the second highest leading goal scorer in La Liga, Vedat Murici. I believe he has 22 goals. I think he's like one or two away from Kylian Mbappe with one game left to go. And he is absolutely incredible. For a relegation side, he always scores against Madrid. A few weeks ago, he had the winner in the last minute of the game, which ended 2-1 for Mallorca, or 1-2 rather, because I believe it was at the Bernabeu. And he always scores against Barcelona. He just scores against the big teams. In real life, he's linked to Fenerbahce, but I think a bigger team in the top 5 leagues could very well use him. He is your target man. He's tall, he's good with his feet, not the fastest, but he can do a very well hold up play, and he's a monster in the air. Let's see, will he score against us? And Pablo Torre, Murici. Of course, Murici scores even in the career mode. Vedat Murici scores against Real Madrid. Vinicius Junior, Endrick, Vini, and Guler. Our attack has been on fire under Jose Mourinho, and that's exactly what Jose does. He brings the best out of everyone, out of every attacker. He's done it with Kane, he did it with Tammy Abraham at Roma, he did it with Didier Drogba, he did it with Cristiano Ronaldo, Higuain and Benzema. They were both monsters under Jose Mourinho. So I think it is very well worth it. Anyway, this is going to be the deadline day. I'm going to go on and advanced. Maybe we'll come back towards the Champions League games and we'll see how the season has gone so far. So yeah, see you in like a second at best. In the 27th of September for our first Madrid derby. It is away from home at the Wanda Metropolitano, and so far we are second in La Liga. We have won 4, drawn 1, and lost 1, and that loss I believe was against Espanyol. Barcelona undefeated. Atletico Madrid are on the same amount of points, but we have scored the most goals in La Liga and have also conceded well. Yeah, we are. Oh wow, Mallorca have conceded 18. But yeah, we have conceded 8 goals. Barcelona have the best defense currently with only 4 conceded. This is where is the calendar again? Ah yeah, my bad. I keep looking at squad. But yeah, we won 4-0 against Levante, 2-1 against Espanyol. It was a defeat at home. We won 4-1 against Benfica, which was our first Champions League game. And Jose Mourinho's Real Madrid showed absolutely no mercy against Benfica. And we won 1-2 against Real Sociedad. Congratulations to them. They won the Copa del Rey against Atletico in the final in penalties. That was very nice. Okay, Madrid derby. Let's see what is Jose Mourinho's first Madrid derby, and it is a defeat with a 79th minute winner for Atletico. Julian Alvarez, Patrick Schick, and another Alvarez goal. Arda Güler and Valverde scored. But yeah, so far 4 wins, 2 defeats, 1 draw in the league. In the Champions League, next we have Monaco, then Manchester City, the annual Real Madrid against Manchester City game, and at the end of the month on the 26th of October, which funnily enough is around the date that El Clásicos happen in real life, we will have the El Clásico against Barcelona at the Santiago Bernabeu. Let's see, can we do it? I will be back at the Clásico. We are back with the El Clasico at the end of October. We are third in the league. Barcelona are first. Let's see, are they still undefeated? It looks like it with those points. Okay, 7-1 2 drawn. Only conceded 8. That is the best defense in the league. We've conceded almost twice the goals they have conceded. Losing to Atletico Madrid, we are still second place. We've scored more, we have a better goal difference, but as you know, well, for those of you who don't know, in La Liga it is not goal difference. In La Liga it is the result against the team that is in the same position as you with the same amount of points. Even though our goal difference is much better than Atleti, they have defeated us. We have the same points, so that means they are in front of us. I think this should be done in every league in the world, but yeah, I think this is a very positive thing about La Liga. This is how the month of October went. 1-0 win against Monaco, 5-2 against Villarreal, 2-3 against Getafe, 5-1 against Manchester City. That was a bit surprising. Speaking of Manchester City, it has been confirmed that Pep Guardiola will be replaced by Enzo Maresca at the end of the season. What do you guys think of that? Comment down below. How do you think Manchester City will perform? They just confirmed that Arsenal are the champions by drawing against Bournemouth with that with that goal in the last minute against Bournemouth, the late equalizer. But yeah, Arsenal have won the Premier League after 22 years. Last time Arsenal won, I was 2 years old. So yeah, they have finally done it after a long, long wait. Corner FC, PGMOL, they've done it. Congratulations to Arsenal. Now it is time for the Clasico. And then next, I'm probably gonna sim to January, the halfway point of the season, and see the stats of the team, how everyone has been performing. Let's see, can we get a result against Barcelona at the Bernabeu in Jose Mourinho's first Clasico? And it is a 1-1 draw. Jude Bellingham and Rafinha. Not bad. They haven't gotten away from us, but we haven't gained any points. Still only 4 points away. We can still win the league. It is very early on. This is like the 8th game, I think, or something like that. But yeah, I will be back at like January. If I remember, I'll be back at the 1st of January. If I don't remember, it'll probably be between mid or end of January because sometimes I just forget. So yeah, see you in January. This is the first game of January and it is the Madrid derby against Atletico de Madrid, the Supercopa de España. So first, let's see how the squad has performed. I believe it was, yeah, November, because we drew the El Clasico. That's where I stopped. We defeated Valencia 3-0, Olympiacos 2-5, drew 2-2 in a smaller Madrid derby against Vallecano, won 4-0 against Elche, beat Liverpool 2-1, and lost against Girona 1-0. Then we had December, incredible month for us, not losing a single game. 4-2 against Celta, 0-4 against Deportivo, 4-2 against Juve, 1-3 against Atleti, which was in the Copa del Rey. This was different, it's not the Spanish Super Cup, and 4-1 against Sevilla. Okay, so far what I've noticed is that we are scoring, but we have a lack of clean sheets. This is what January is looking like. We have the Supercopa, then if we go through, we will have the final, which means that some games will be rescheduled to a later date, probably later months, not January, because of the match against Girona and the Champions League matches, which do not get rescheduled. So yeah. Also, before I continue, let's check Squad Hub. Goals. Vinicius, 19 goals, 1 assist. Okay, Jose Mourinho really does bring the best out of him. 12 and 11 for Jude Bellingham, 12 and 2 for Endrick, 10 and 11 for Arda Güler. Incredible. This is basically the attack force for Real Madrid, these four, and they have produced together more than 50 goals and about 27 assists. No, my math can't be that bad. No, 25 assists, yeah. 25 assists. We have Brahim, 6 goals in 11 appearances. Nuno Mendes, 4. Gonzalo, 4 and 4 in 7. That's amazing. I think this is going to be a big one for the future. I hope Jose Mourinho keeps him. He will be very good for him. 4 and 6 for Andreas. Not too bad. Hopefully he will get more game time, but for the half of the season, I guess 6 games at Real Madrid is not the worst. And he's done pretty well. He has got 4 in 4 in La Liga. Okay, that's impressive. Hjulmand, Morten Hjulmand, 3 and 5 from the CDM position. Valverde, 2 and 6, contributing with the assists. Camavinga, 2 and 2. Mario Martin out on loan, and yeah, so on. But yeah, right now we have the Madrid derby. Can we win? So far, we've lost 3-2, we've won 1-3, and the third game is another 1-3 victory. Vinicius, Güler, and Bellingham and Giuliano Simeone scored. Okay, Bilbao have defeated Barcelona. So that means the final of the Supercopa is going to be Athletic Bilbao against Real Madrid. Can Jose Mourinho bring the first trophy home for Madrid? And of course he does. Jude and a brace from Vini. Jose Mourinho needed only half a season to bring his first trophy at Real Madrid, defeating Atletico and Bilbao. That is amazing. Very nice. Beautiful. And Vinicius is on absolute fire. Let's see how everything is lined up. Yeah, this is the Copa de España result, which funnily enough is the exact same as the Supercopa result, 3-1. Next up is Girona, Bilbao, Barcelona again. Okay. Any other big teams? Betis, Villarreal facing each other. Yeah, that's about it. The Champions League, undefeated. We are through to the next round. 6 games, 6 wins, 21 scored, 7 conceded. Next up is Toulouse. PSG have Barcelona. Oh yeah, let's check La Liga standings. That's what I forgot to do. In La Liga, we are third, but with 1 game in hand. So if we win, we will be 6 points below Barcelona, who have finally lost a game. And we are conceding way too many goals, but we have by far the best attack in the league, and no one is coming close. But yeah, let me check the calendar. I guess we will be back around March. That sounds fair enough. We're gonna be in the playoffs by then. But so yeah, we will be in the round of 16, I believe, in the Champions League. Since 6 wins, we're basically guaranteed a top 8 finish, even if not first. But yeah, we are 7 points away from Barcelona with 1 game in hand. The title being won doesn't seem very likely. They have Betis next, who are 8th. They're fighting for Europe. But yeah, we and Bilbao have a game in hand, so we will be facing each other twice this month. If you remember, we had to face them in January, but because we won the Supercopa de España, then the game got moved all the way to May. So we're gonna face them twice in like 4 days. But yeah, we are towards the end of the season. We have scored 113 goals. Wow. That is incredible football under Jose Mourinho. But as you can see from the last time, we've lost like 2 extra games or 3. We were like on 2 defeats, I think, or 3, I'm not so sure. Now we have 5 defeats and we have 1 extra draw. So yeah, Barcelona have lost 1 more and drew 2 more. They're having a much better season, although they're not scoring that many goals. Even Atleti have scored more than them. Sociedad have scored more than Barcelona. Even Villarreal are very close to them, and Villarreal are 7th. That's quite the big gap. But yeah, obviously we don't have one of the better, well, we do have one of the better defenses on the league. It's just that Bilbao have conceded 30 goals. We have conceded 42, Barcelona have conceded 35. Yeah, this is the end of the season. 2-1. What have Barcelona done? Okay, the game is not over yet. It seems like it has just started. Bilbao have won their game. Is the title over? They've drawn. They have drawn. Oh my god. Oh my actual god. We win 2 games. We will be on 93 points. I think they drew. I'm pretty sure they did. Wow. Uh. Oops. Oh yeah. Can we? It's yes. Look, we won the El Clasico 5-0 at Camp Nou. Jose Mourinho delivered when it mattered most. We defeated Oviedo 4-0, so that's two back-to-back clean sheets. Barcelona drew against Betis. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna sim the match. We're gonna watch it. This is getting very interesting. Let's see. Let's see what we can do. I'm gonna make the subs manually and everything. I wanna see if we can clinch the title. Basically, Barcelona need to draw or lose. If they win, it's over. I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. That's how it works. If they win, it's over. Let's see. Unai Simon, Areso, Paredes, Aymeric Laporte, Luca Digne, okay. Galarreta, Prados, Navarro, Berenguer, Sunset, and Inaki Williams. Let's see. Can we get a victory against Athletic Bilbao? Okay, that was central. Still, oh my god. We immediately made a mistake. We can't have those. Nuno Mendes got injured like twice, so we had to play Mendy for a few games. So yeah, though that was the only, well, those were the only injuries we've had. It was 2 injuries. We can't drop any points, by the way. We need 2 wins if we want to stand a chance. Come on, lads. Bilbao on the attack. Nuno Mendes has been insane this game, according to the ratings. Okay, that's the first half. Oh boy, 0-0. We need a victory. Funnily enough, the next game is also against Bilbao. So yeah, 2 very tough games. They've had 2 shots, we've had 0. I mean, we are away from home, but still, come on, lads. We're gonna need to make a few subs. Okay. Oof, this is tough. I'm gonna bring on Brahim and Mendy, but for Trent. Kamavinga for Hjulmand. Come on. Please, I beg you. We can't draw. We can't afford a draw. We lose the title if we draw. Well, I don't know what Barcelona are doing, but yeah. Okay, the subs really aren't happening. This is annoying. This is what I hate about watching the sim. What are you doing, Hendrik? Okay, I'm gonna jump in. No, I can't. I really want the subs. Oh my god, we've lost La Liga.
Could turn out to be a really good ball. It's played into the box. That hasn't been decisively dealt with.
That's it. We have lost La Liga. Wow. That was our game in hand. Wow. That's so disappointing. Of course we win 4-0. But Barcelona won either way, so it didn't matter. Ah, yeah, of course. We are in the Champions League final against PSG. Yeah, Mandy, whatever. Yeah, we are in the final. Oh, okay, player of the season. I forgot about this one. Who's the winner? Ricardo Kaká is presenting it. Really? Julian Alvarez. Alvarez? What? Okay, this is the final of the Champions League. We have done it. We sent Mbappe back to them and we defeated them in the final. Endrick and Vinicius, Mbappe's replacement, has shown that we do not need Kylian Mbappe. We've basically done the treble this season, but we haven't won the league. I forgot to show you the... You know, I was simming via calendar and I forgot to show you this, like the final of the cup. It was 3-1. We won 3-1 in the final. For whatever reason, I thought the final would be in May, and I just kept simming, and I realized that we played the game. I was so pissed. But yeah, I can show you some of the results. This was January. We won all games in January. Wow. Okay. So yeah, you've seen the Bilbao game. Then it was Girona in the Copa del Rey. We won that. We defeated Levante. We defeated Toulouse, Villarreal, and Marseille. We scored so many goals, but only one clean sheet in 1 month. That's so disappointing. Okay, we also went undefeated in February. A clean sheet. We start with a clean sheet, and that is also our only clean sheet against Rayo Vallecano. We defeat Getafe, Valencia, Oviedo. Wait, Oviedo, Real, also known as Real Sociedad, and Osasuna. Then we lose against Getafe. We win 3-1 in the cup. We lose 3-1 in the league. We win 2-1 the second leg against Oviedo. We win 5-1 against Celta, 1-3 against Dortmund away from home. We lose to Elche. These two games cost us the league. They were both at home as well. I don't understand how we lost them. Yeah, but then we defeat Dortmund at home as well, so 6-3 total. Then we defeated Atletico Madrid 3-1. Why is it that we have so many 3 goals games. Like, we're scoring 3 goals. Yeah, 3-1 against Osasuna, 3-1 against Getafe, 3-1 against Atleti, 3-1 against Bilbao, against Levante, Villarreal. That's insane. Why? Yeah, whatever. 3-1 against Mallorca. We defeated Inter 4-0 at home, then drew away 0-0. Again, 3 goals for us. We won 6-0 against Betis. 3-1 against Deportivo. 3-1 against Barcelona. This is incredible. What the hell is happening? 5-2 against City at home. We drew 2-2 away. 3-1 against Espanyol. Why? Okay, I'm genuinely gonna count how many 3-1s we have. We defeated Barcelona 5-0. We defeated Oviedo 4-0. We won against Sevilla 1-2. Drew against Bilbao, which in the end it didn't matter. Then defeated Bilbao, and then we top it off with a Champions League final. Okay, so let's count the 3-1 results together. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 14. Yeah, we destroyed City in the groups, by the way. So yeah, yeah, of course, the annual Manchester City game. We are at 14, by the way. In the groups, 5-1. Then it was in April, I believe. Yeah, 5-2. So yeah, we meet City again in the Champions League. Of course. It was the 5-2 game, yeah, so 14 3-1s. 14 3-1s. August? No. 14 3-1s in a single season. Really? How many games were there total? I wouldn't know. I rotated the team quite heavily. But yeah, let's see. Appearances. Hjolmund, I'm pretty sure you played every single game. So out of 61 games, we won. We had 14 3-1 results. He also has 14 assists. Fair enough. But yeah, he is the only player that didn't miss a single game because, well, I called him Hjolmund. My bad. It's Hjulmand. Apologies. Morten Hjulmand. Incredible signing. 9 goals, 14 assists from CDM. Jude Bellingham on absolute fire for Jose Mourinho. 47 goal contributions, 25 goals, 22 assists. 15 goals and 14 assists in La Liga. Trent Alexander-Arnold, 57 games, only 3 assists. That's a bit meh. We would want better from Trent. 10 and 12 from Federico Valverde, which is incredible for a box-to-box. 1 goal for Alessandro Bastoni. 7 goals from Nuno Mensch. As you can see, he has 49 games because of injury. I also rotated Vinicius Junior in the Copa de España games. As you can see, he's only played 3 out of like 7 or 8. I think there were 8 games that we played and he's only played 3. I didn't want to play him there, but he has scored 44 goals. Let's check the goals. 44 and 6 for Vini. He has 50 goal contributions in 47 games. 29 goals. Okay, we're gonna check the goals in La Liga and everything in just a second. 27 and 12 for Endrick. 25 and 22 for Jude. 23 and 23 for Guler. More goals and contributions than appearances. Beautiful. Gonzalo, okay. I've obviously played him in the Copa de España, in the Champions League. Well, in Champions League, I've only played him in the last 2 games, so against Toulouse and Marseille. That's where I deliberately rotated the team. In the other games, he came on as a sub. So I have nothing to do with those. In La Liga, okay, he's made 10 appearances, none in the Supercopa, 14 goals in 21 games, very good. 8 assists as well. Brahim, 13 and 8 in 27, very good. We saw Valverde, Hjulmand, Andreas, 21 games, 8 goals, 3 assists. You know what? That's not bad for someone who's mainly on the bench. Well, I say mainly, 95% of the time. We saw Nuno Mensch Camavinga 7 and 7 in 38. Obviously, he's had more appearances, needing more midfield substitutions, so he's come on across the three. We saw Trent. Mario Martin has played 15 on loan. Oh, no, my bad. It's Thiago Pitarch, because I'm pretty sure Mario Martin is also on loan at Getafe. So yeah, that's pretty good for Thiago. He went up by 3. Ferland Mendy has played a bit more than I would have liked him to because of Nuno Mensch injury. Rafa has played 13 games. 2-1. We sent Carreras on loan to Barcelona because uh, I put him up for sale. No one wanted him. I put him up for loan. There was only one offer, and it was from Barcelona. I didn't want him on the team. Realistically, I wanted to sell him. It didn't happen. But yeah, Mario Martin. See, I was right. I wasn't going insane. But yeah, he went up by 2. 27 games, 1 goal. Rudiger, 44 games. I assure you, most of those have been sub appearances. Asensio, 29 games. Bastoni, 53. Okay, maybe not most of those have been. Why? Why game? I very clearly put Militao in the starting lineup. Okay, next time I'm not gonna say him from calendar. This could have cost us the league. That's so annoying. I am so sorry. I just can't do anything about it. This genuinely pisses me off. Lunin, I started him in 3 Champions League games. Why did he come on as a sub in the other 3? Whatever, I'm not gonna question it. I started him in 6 La Liga games because I wanted to give him the easier games. He has kept 4 clean sheets in 16 games, not the best. He started 4 Copa de España games. Palacios up by 2, Aguado by 2, Jimenez, Sestero, Valdepeñas, Angel, Mestre up by 3, Fortea 2, Yanez. This guy has very good potential. I think he's one to look out for in real life. Very promising young talent. Up by 4, Masantuono up by 3, 12 appearances for Betis. And Thibaut Courtois, 10 clean sheets only. We really struggled in the clean sheets department. But yeah, let's see. No, not the standings. The top scorers. What? 29 for Vini, then Berenguer with 22, Ayoze Perez 21, Julian Alvarez. Vini has a much better record, 29 in 33. We dominate everywhere. Why did Julian Alvarez win Player of the Season? I don't get it. But yeah, Vini 29 goals, Endrick 17, Bellingham 15, anyone else? Arda with 14. In the assists, Arda and Jude with 14 apiece. Arda, much better season for Güler. 31 appearances only and 14 assists. Jude had 35. We had so Nuno Mensch got injured twice and got a red card. Then Jude Bellingham got a red card. We've had like 3 or 4 red cards this season in different competitions. Rafinha, then Endrick, Hulman. Anyone else from Real Madrid? Gonzalo. Wow. See, that's incredible. He always does well for whatever reason in my career modes. And next up, if I do like longer career mode, I'm definitely gonna sign him. Anyone else? Valverde, 5 assists. Okay. Clean sheets, 8. Yeah, they had like 30 goals conceded when I checked, and they got destroyed by us 4-0. But on the other game, they kept a clean sheet. Okay, yellow cards. How are we doing here? Fair enough. Red cards. Nuno Mensch should be here. I guess there are too many red cards, so he doesn't show. Average ratings. Yeah, look. Vini, Endrick, Güler, Rafinha, Belling. Oh my god, he is sick. And he won the player of the season. They didn't even finish top 3. I'm pretty sure they went 4th. Yeah. No, 3rd. Still. We dominated in the goals, by the way. best defensive. This is so impressive. They've conceded 35 goals in 38 games and they came fourth. That's really impressive. Relegated Mallorca, Elche, Alaves, Sevilla close to relegation, just like in real life. Betis, by the way, made the Champions League in real life. Congratulations to Real Betis. Very excited to see them in the Champions League next season. It's always fun watching the Spanish teams in the Champions League. Supercopa, we won this, 3-1, 3-1, the famous 3-1. I don't know why. Copa de España, I'm going to show you all of the results. I'm pretty sure we weren't in round 1, 3-1, of course. We have to start with a 3-1. 6-1, that's different. 3-1, yes. 2-1, and that would be 6-1 against Oviedo. Fair enough. And of course, we start with a 3-1, we end with a 3-1. It has to be. The Super Cup, PSG won it against Spurs, just like in real life. We won the final against PSG. In real life, they have the chance to three-peat against Arsenal in the final. I think they will do it. I think they are a level above Arsenal and almost level above everyone else, really. I mean, they against Bayern they won. Against Liverpool, PSG is just a level above everyone else, in my opinion. This was the league phase. We were first. PSG also undefeated. We scored 31 and conceded 8. Wow. That's incredible. Arsenal, of course, had a better defensive record. Surprise, surprise. Corner FC. Real Madrid, PSG, City, Bayern, Arsenal, Newcastle, Villarreal, and Inter went through. Napoli, Liverpool, Juve, Barcelona, Monaco, Sporting, Galatasaray, Atletico, Dortmund, Leverkusen, Ajax, Chelsea, Frankfurt, Benfica. Okay, Union Saint Gilloise. I don't remember the G part. It's something like that. My bad. Olympiacos. Big teams that missed out would be Bilbao, Marseille, Spurs. That's about it. In the playoffs, Dortmund defeated Atletico, Napoli, Olympiacos. Okay, on the first leg, no. What? The second leg, Benfica won 2-1. Because I remember seeing Benfica winning and I was like, how didn't they go through? But that was only the second leg, of course. Monaco knocking out Ajax, Galatasaray knocking out Leverkusen, Liverpool. That was a very close one there. They lost the first leg. Juve Frankfurt, also a close one. Sporting knocked out Chelsea. Wow. Arsenal knocking out Juve, City destroying Monaco, PSG Galatasaray a close one, Villarreal, Liverpool a very close one as well. 6-3 against Dortmund. We had the 3-1 result, of course, and a 3-2. Inter knocking out Napoli, a close one. Newcastle, Barcelona, very close, 1-3. München, Bayern, destroying Sporting's dreams. Then PSG, Liverpool, 5-4, quite the game. Barcelona, 3-0 against Bayern. We destroyed Inter. 2 legs, it was 4-0, and City 4-2 against Arsenal. The semis, PSG eliminated Barcelona. We had an incredible game against Man City. 2 incredible games, actually. And of course, the final. It is what it is. This was the season. Unlucky. Second place for Jose Mourinho, but winning 3 trophies. Copa del Rey, Champions League, and Copa de España. No, not Copa de España, Supercopa de España, the Spanish Super Cup. So if you've enjoyed it and you want me to do another season with Jose Mourinho, because I believe he has a 2-year contract with Real Madrid, we could do another season. If not, this will be it. But thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the special one coming back to Real Madrid and absolutely delivering. It was an incredible experience, very sad towards the end not being able to win La Liga, but it is what it is, 119 goals. That is Mourinho-esque when it comes to the big teams. So thank you very much for watching. See you on the next one. Let's see what Jose Mourinho can do in real life. and hopefully we have an amazing World Cup. Peace.